Good day everybody, we back again this wrong. I here with two partners, Kaze, not Kaz, Kaze, and my boy Dumpling here, who you might have met in the last few videos. And we're spending a little time up in Balandra, Toko side, and hoping to make a video or two. So one of the first things we're doing is we're going Rio Seco Falls today, and I'm hoping to show you a little directions as to how to get there. And then of course we will be giving you directions as well as, you know, insight as to how the trail goes within the waterfall. And then of course we're going to enjoy the waterfall ourselves. So right now we are by the, what junction is this, Kazi?
This is the Toko Sanigandi Mathura intersection,
okay,
where they're building the highway between Mathura and Valencia.
Alright.
Most people coming from the west south would be passing through this road here.
Alright. So if you're coming from the western side or the southern side or even from Sandy Grande, you'll meet this junction here and you come out of this intersection here. You'll meet up with this sign here, the Toko Main Road sign, and you'll see they have options to go Toko or Sandy Grande. We of course want to go to the Toko side, so we're heading down there now. Let's go and check it out. Okay guys, so we're now at the Turnoff where we're gonna go to park and head up to the hike. You'll notice I just filmed a yellow building on the side, which is actually Saline Bay, which is the way I actually came. Bright sunlight. The right hand side is Saline Bay. You can drive down in there and see it. It's on the other side of the road. There's a big river and a little bit of a bridge that you cross, which I'll show you now. So if you see back there, there's a river and a bridge there. If you see that, you know on your right track. And once you bypass that river and bridge, you'll come to this turnoff here, and on your left hand side you'll be looking for these signs here, Salybia Mathura Trace, and on the other side Mathura National Park. You turn left up into this road, my boy is there waving, and you just head straight up into this road and we will show you exactly where to park. So let's go. So no littering, no hunting, no stupid person behavior. You know these signs everywhere, but like people still doing it. But let me see, we'll see how clean or not the waterfall and the trail looking today. So guys, we've reached about a halfway point on the drive-in. Now at this point in time I'm going to show you is where most people and hikers park their cars when they come here. It's actually a kind of secured parking and you pay, I believe, $25 to $30. They call the man Uncle. And this is the phone number and the sign. So this is where you can park your car for secure parking, as well as making a little donation to the area and stuff too. However, at your own risk, you do have the choice to drive further along this road here. That will cut out about an extra 15 to 20 minutes of walking time if you want to drive in, but you park your car in a place where I guess is open to whoever may be passing through. They can interfere with your stuff. Fingers crossed that's not the scene. I'm going to drive in a little further today to save us some time. When you come here, highly recommended, park by Uncle. Keep your things safe, get a little extra exercise, don't be lazy like me, you know, keep it good. Alright guys, so we've just arrived. So from Uncle's car park where you could leave your car, you drive about 10 more minutes and you get to this area here You'll see a kind of mash-up sign saying Matura National Park. They have garbage bins, the boys are laying down there. So essentially this saves you about 20 minutes walking time. The walk wasn't hard if you choose to park back there either. I'm just being a little extra lazy. So with that in mind, we're going to start the actual hike now, where the road really ends and the trail narrows and goes in. And of course I'm going to film you and show you as it goes. A lot of rubbish here. I understand that these are garbages and I hope people come to pick it up, but you know, it's still a big mess. But I found this sign very interesting right here. But they have a sign here telling you how long litter lasts. So that's cool that they're trying to encourage people to say, look, you know, littering is a bad thing. These things don't go away quickly. But then right next to the sign, the boys here, how are they finding here looking? Clean or not clean?
Very dirty.
You always know a Trini was here when you see a garbage bag tied to a post on the ground. But yeah, so normal stories already not good enough. Looking real stink. And I know my boy here who's do these hikes quite frequently say this is a quite popular spot, right?
This is a very, very popular spot. Recently we had about 300 people down here on a Sunday. One day.
In one day. So imagine 300 people coming to a hike. I actually saw that video from somebody's Instagram. And it had a line of people, almost like how you stand up in the bank waiting to cash out your money, waiting to walk down to the waterfall, which is just a terrible experience to me because I like these things to myself. But let's go and start the hike. Let we forget this part for now. So we're about 2 minutes into the hike now, and my boy here tells me that to expect a very, very muddy hike because it's been raining quite a lot recently, as well as the huge influx of people that have been coming here have just not given the mud and the ground a chance to recuperate. So it's going to be maybe a little slippery and a little muddy, but that small thing is hiking, you know.
Full of life.
Doesn't mind whenever you're when it's time to keep your food. Pomerac by
What's that, Pomeracs?
Pomeracs. Rotten.
Rotten on the ground. Watch how much? Wee! Check out the flies in it too. So most Trinis, obviously, you may know about Pomerac. For people out there, Pomerac is a kind of red fruit that grows seasonally, and when it does grow and it falls off a tree, I mean, there's always hundreds and hundreds littering the ground, and they're delicious. They're real good plain, they taste good in chow, or for people again who don't know, chow is a kind of Trini thing where you season fruit with a little salt and black pepper, some pepper sauce. People do it differently, but it's a really nice fruit, and one that we eat a lot here in Trinidad, and we are now finding them all over the ground. I hope you get for all of us, eh?
I get two.
Two? Do you fill that backpack with Pomerac, eh? Let me see how it's looking.
It's just to wash them off.
Yeah, nice, man. I'll pick up some on the way out. Woo! Boy, the mud has just got very deep. We nearly lost Dumpling completely. So guys, we're about 20 minutes into the hike right now. I was told approximately maybe 30 to 40 minutes the hike length will be, give or take how fast you walk, what level of fitness you're at. But so far it's been super muddy, as you've seen earlier on the video, like people's foot getting stuck down in about a foot or two of mud. That being said, the hike itself is actually quite easy. I don't see it being like a high fitness level or overly difficult. It's been mostly a straight path and you just kind of keep following it. Of course, we'll see if later on there's anything more challenging, but right now it's fairly straightforward and a quite simple hike to be done.
Yeah.
So Now it's very important when you're coming on these hikes, you always must make sure you wear the top-notch footwear to keep your feet safe, like my own. For example,
That's now.
where is he?
I think you're trying to tell me something.
Hello?
Buy a new shoes.
Buy a new shoes. So my footwear has failed me. I kind of knew what I was going through before the hike, but I thought I might make it at least to the waterfall. Looks like old Alan will be coming back barefoot.
So in the recent months with the hard rain and stuff, the Mora trees and them fell. So when you're crossing here, you want to be extra careful that you don't fall over into the precipice. So what you want to do is go over, put your foot over, and try as much as you could navigate. If you had a holy tree, you hold the tree, and you go. If you're coming with a group, just watch out for one another. But just be extra careful, especially when it's muddy.
So guys, we're gonna cross now. Just be extra careful not to slide off and go down into the bush there. So we've reached another part of the hike here where you obviously will need to take your time. Looks like there's been a little bit of a landslip here, but the trail is fairly easy to cross through still. Just don't fall down there. Plenty extra precautions here, but you know, take your time and you'll be fine. It's not as dramatic as it may appear, but it is a long way down. You wanna go ahead, jump in, go ahead and cross. So we're about 35 minutes into the hike now, and we reach one of a few crossings by a river here. Fairly straightforward, nothing too challenging at all. And to this point in time, the hike has not been difficult, but you do have to take your time. There are some slippery roots, one or two little rocks and stuff, and nothing overly challenging. I will say though, wear a good pair of shoes with some high socks, but prepare to get dirty. There's no way you could get away, at least at this point in time, from getting real mud on your shoes and your feet. I imagine we're not too far from the waterfall now.
About 10 minutes again and we to the waterfall. This spot here, especially with this log, we would let people rest. If they need to catch the breath, take a sip of water or whatnot, and then we would proceed to the waterfall.
Lovely. And here's a real beautiful resting spot as well too. There's like nice little logs you can sit on. You can take a small dip in the river, although it's still very shallow but very clean and beautiful. But we're not too far from the main attraction on this hike at the moment. So far, my take on the hike is that not difficult. I would say, what do you think? We're about 40 minutes in now?
About 35 to 40 minutes.
35 to 40 minutes, and we do have long to go again. It's very beautiful. You're hearing lots of birds, animals, rivers. And my boy there, excited again, that cool water, and wash off your body nice.
Wash off the mud.
Wash off all that mud. Kazi, what's this here, boy?
Believe I could be wrong, but a short little poem a girl had wrote from St. Francis RC. Don't quote me on the facts, but this is basically it. This is about the Mora trees that surround most of the trail while hiking inside here.
Awesome, man. And if you listen closely in the jungle canopy, I don't know if the GoPro will be able to hear it, but apparently it's something called a bellbird, and it's laying off some heavy caws or bird noises. I don't know what you call it, and don't quote me on a bellbird because I don't know about birds. I was told that by my partner here. See if you hear it. I hope you're hearing it. It's quite amazing, and the calls are echoing through the forest canopy. It's really loud and very interesting, to be honest. So this is maybe one of the most difficult parts of the hike. It's a little steep, so you'll probably get a little burn in your legs, but essentially to cross this path there, you're going up and over by my boy there, and I'll follow him and we'll go and see how it goes. And guys, here we are, the moment we've been waiting for, the beautiful Rio Seco Falls. Hidden in the bushes there. We're going down a few more steps. And let's go check it out. Real quick side note, the last little descent, while not overly difficult, can be very slippery. Take your time. My boy, want to tell you something quickly about Rio Seco Falls?
So Rio Seco basically translate from Spanish into English as dry river, which is ironic because the river always has water. What happens is that a lot of the water travels underground and make its way down to Salybia Bridge where it resurfaces. So hence the name Rio Seco or dry river.
Very good. And this is why we bring around people who are smarter than me, because they can give you these kind of answers and things. I am just here to show it off and make it look pretty. So guys, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is I'm trying to fly my drone and I'm not getting enough reception, so it's not working properly, and it's kind of breaking my heart because I really want to get some aerial shots. But the good news is we still have plenty of great footage, and this waterfall is absolutely beautiful. The pool itself is really nice, so let me give you a little tour of it very quick. You'll see that there's a lot of shallow rock and sand. So I would say within the first few feet down here, this is like a safe area for non-swimmers. You can still stand up, it's about knee high. However, as you can clearly see, when you start to get into this kind of area and out here, it's much deeper. I would say it probably gets up to about 20 feet deep. So if you're not a good swimmer, you don't want to venture out into that pool. It has a very steep drop off. So be very careful. If you are a good swimmer, go and enjoy yourself. The water is actually absolutely crisp and like completely gorgeous for swimming. Because it's been raining too, the waterfall is quite heavy right now, so that's what you want from a waterfall. You like it when it's extra powerful and nice. Like, I'm really happy with this. Water's clean and lovely, so I'm gonna go for a swim. Alright guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It is absolutely beautiful. Big up to my boy Dumpling here, the photographer man, and my boy Kaze, not Kaze, Kaze. I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was a great trip out here today. Beautiful place. I highly recommend you check out Rio Seco. Come on a weekday early in the morning if you want to avoid the crowds, because this is not a secret spot. People know it. Hiking tours come here and bring one set of people, which I don't necessarily agree with, but to each their own. So that being said, when you come, don't litter. We saw plenty litter on the outside and a few little plastic things here and there within the waterfall itself. Take care of nature. Do not kill the animals. Do not tarnish the situation here, but enjoy yourself. And be careful when you're swimming, of course, because there's a deep drop off. Big love to all you guys. We'll see you soon. Me and this group are actually staying up in Toko for the evening, and so we may very well do another video up on this side for next week. So keep an eye out for that. Bless up. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great week. Peace out.